Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Karynjean. As you can see before me, I redid these because of the pink was just too bright. So, and what I did here, so I had to do it a couple different times, is I put down the colors like milled lavender and I think I put down milled lavender, Victorian violet, and shabby shutters, and then I sprayed it with the tea that we have in the spray bottle, and then I did that, and everything kind of turned very muted brown. So then I went back and I put down more shabby shutters and the dusty Concord and just sprayed it with water and smushed it around again, so these colors are more to what we're looking for. And what I've also done, I pulled some things out here that I will show you. I went over to my stuff on the right and I pulled these out. I have my Tim Holtz Tiny Field Notes, my Tim Holtz regular size field notes, my Tim Holtz People, right? And then Tim Holtz also has an ephemera pack called Urban. So it's more like this. So, you know, like dials and things. Little flashcards. I don't know. So I pulled that out as well. You know, maybe we'll use something like that. I don't know, because this is I'm still not quite sure what we're doing with this journal. And then I have a couple of these, and I think I might they're like brass numbers. I have two of these. I don't remember where I got them from. That probably clearance on scrapbook.com. And they only go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the other one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but I thought maybe for when we do the cover. Also, I had it. This is a 2.5-inch wide piece of this pretty purple. So I'm going to use this to cover the inside of the spine with, because that's what we're going to have to do. That's what we're going to have to do for a hidden spine. So let's just put these in. And also let's take a look at what we did last night with the wallpaper. So this is currently the finished product with the wallpaper, and as I said, I'm probably gonna have to go around that with glue. What I was remembering when I was doing this is I was remembering these packs, which I don't know if they'll, at this point, there's too much going on here, I think, for us to put them down. But like this, maybe kind of goes, right? I don't know. The flowers. So I'm going to keep these out as well, so I don't forget about them again. They're glossy, as I've said before in my previous video. I got these a couple years ago, clearance on scrapbook.com. And I think they were marketed or in with the, the resin stuff, or rosin, however you want to pronounce it. Cut this off. So, and these are different ones. See, they're, well, similar. Well, maybe that one goes in this pack. I don't know. But they're like collaged pieces copied onto like a glossy, almost photo type paper. So here we have these. Now the question is, are we going to fold them in or out? We can fold them out. But let's take a look and see. Well, I'm not so sure. Let's see if I can. I'm just gonna just put a dot of glue here. Normally, because these are like washi tape stickers, more or less, I should have run them over a glue stick or something, right? Yeah, like right here. This one's coming up. So just a dot of glue just to tack it down. This one I think is also coming up. here. So how's everybody doing today? It is Monday, the 7th of November. These are already glued down. These are the stickers. Monday, the 7th of November. Beautiful, gorgeous day here in Pennsylvania. Southeast Central PA. Again, I'm really not quite sure where I fall. Probably on that border. More southeast, I think, than central. And yeah, and tomorrow's election day, so please go vote. If you're here in the United States, please go vote. Make your voice heard while it still can be, because the main thing on the ballot this year is the future of our democracy, if it's going to survive or not, quite honestly. That is how I see it. Agree, disagree, that's okay too. Everybody has to vote their conscience. Conscience, yeah. Just peel away that little bit of glue there. So again, yes, these little tips, fabulous, better than sticking pins in them. That's my experience. Okay, so, whoop, I'm feeling something right here. Oh, it's the edge of the sticker. Okay, let's see if I can pull it up. All right, there we go. And let's just do a little bit of glue. There, okay. Glue on my fingers, glue on my fingers. So I'm gonna fold this one like this. Now, I'm not gonna make these the signature covers because I think that's just too much. I want them in the signatures. Maybe here we can put pockets on these because these are going to carry the weight, so that's a good thing. We could also put pockets on these if we want, or leave them as they are. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. All right, let's take a look and see what we have going here. This one, I thought I just glued that one down. How are you doing? There we go. Ooh, did I not? Okay. How are you doing? Down here? I think you're okay. This one is, which is paper, not a sticker, but it's popped up a little bit here. So let's just get a touch of glue in there. There we go. Glue on my fingers, glue on my fingers. And I know I glued down this guy's corner, but all right, I'm just going to stick a dab of glue right there. Don't know if I got it under there or not. Okay, so, and this one, are we going to fold in? We'll fold this one in. The other one is folded the other way. We'll fold this one this way. And actually, let me think. We could also, if you're ever concerned about things like this, or like when we did the recipe journal and I was really concerned about that cover not keeping, might be concerned about this eventually pulling up, is you can seal it with like glue or something, or you can cover it with a clear piece of contact paper, and you can get a roll of clear contact paper at the Dollar Tree. So for $1 or $1.25, you get a roll of clear contact paper, and that can be used to seal things. So, but what I'm thinking here is, so do I want to cover it with contact paper? Not if I'm going to be building up more on it. I don't know. I guess not. I guess we'll just I'm thinking if I want to do anything more to this before we sew it into the journal. That is what is going through my mind. Now see, this right here is, oh, also one thing I forgot. Sorry, side note. Is I have these kind of washi tapes, which might be too dark. Because I remember I said yesterday, side note, we need to think about washi tape. So I thought about those. And of course we always have our gridded washi tape, but also making washi tape out of that tissue paper. Okay, so now see, this is, because this is caught right on the fold. Okay, here we go. That's why it's always important to get the corners, get to the edge, get to the corners. Okay. Just an art glitter glue dries in practically an instant, right? Yes, it does. Okay, so here we go. Let's put together this signature. And these are our plain papers, and these are our specialty papers. 5 and 5, so we can alternate. This one does not look like it's folded properly. It's a little bit askew. All right, so we have that one. Throw that one in there. All right, I guess we'll throw that one next. We'll just go in the order in which they are. Put this one in. I think we're going to want to doctor this before we put it together. Put that one in. Put this one in. Put this one in. I think I might put this one up closer up front here. There. Now let me get out the book frame first of all. Let me dig down to the bottom of the bucket to get it out. Hold on. Everything was going to go with tumble. Everything was going to go with tumble. Get that out and get that out too. So the question I am asking us is, do we want to cover this with anything? I think the paper is perfectly fine. Remember, we have to put this all the way down here. And that is going to give us, it's going to give us a good inch up top and some side room. So, and this is cut to length. All right. So do we want the plain paper, or do we want a fancy paper to be the first thing as you open it? And if we want a fancy paper, what fancy paper do we want? I mean, that just might be too much, I think. Although it'll certainly make a statement, right? You open it and it's like, ooh, look at that. Which also sets the tone of the book as well as what's on the cover. I don't know, but we need to figure this out, and we need to do it today. We need to do it like now. Now, please. Now, please. This is good, I guess, for a signature center because you could build up a lot on it. Make that a statement piece. Well, the thing is, if we won't be able to alternate pages. If we put this as the signature cover, then the signature center is going to be a plain green piece of paper, unless we double up the plain green pieces of paper, because they're alternating, or if we just take a piece of paper out, right? So if we simply do this, like this, and that makes it 9 sheets instead of 10 sheets. All right, well, let's do that. That one's done. Now, because let me put this aside for the moment. And so because we did it there, we're going to have to take out on this one as well. Or not, or we could leave it in and start this signature with a plain piece of paper so that throughout the entire book they're alternating. So one signature is going to have more paper than the other. And there we go. That's the way that goes. That's the way that goes. I hope these are not in the same order. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. And then the signature center back here becomes the wallpaper piece. And is that what we want to do? Is the question. And the answer is going to be yes, that's what we're going to do. Okay. Easy peasy. Now, I'm putting these aside. What I'm doing here is I'm going to, normally I would use fusible, I would use Heat and Bond, which is iron-on, as opposed to liquid glue or double-sided adhesives. But I think I'll just use glue here. I'll just use a glopping of Fabrifix. Okay, so this is, and also this is purple, and I am using purple on purpose to pull out some of the purple in the book. I don't know what we're going to do about the outside. We could cover the outside probably, although purple and red might clash. Although the Red Hat ladies wear purple and red, right? The Red Hat ladies wear the purple and red. Okay, so here we have Fabrifix. And I am going to plop this down. I'm going to make sure it's all the way on the edges. And yes, this is going to leak out, and that's perfectly okay because we want it to. We're gonna have to glue the fabric all over the place anyway. So, and here's the mistake I'm gonna make by eyeballing this. I'm saying right about there. Looks even Stevens to me. Voila. So let's take a look at what it looks like. We don't have, I just kicked my water jug. So we don't have obviously the cover on yet, and we can do that next. So this is looking very nice. Very nice indeed. All right. Let's make sure these are folding nicely. That's just a bump in the paper. What am I feeling here? Feeling something there. Okay. Pretty, 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 pretty. Hello, hello, pretty, pretty. Hello. So there's that. Now we're just going to continue on here. So I am very much liking it. Very much liking it. I pulled out a few more washies. I pulled out gridded washies, and I pulled out a green. This one's almost gone. This one is very similar to it. And I also pulled out this purple with black because I think purple is going to be our highlight color with this journal, right? Little bits and bops of purple. And here we have this beautiful center, signature center with that. The wallpaper. Very nice, very nice. Oh, hello. Well, we could also just throw down some washi there to do that. We also have masking tape. I'm not using masking tape though. So this washi says Paris, France and stuff like that on it. France, Paris, France, that's what it is. France, Paris. Paris, France, Paris, France, Paris, France. And well, let's use it down there. And then this one is tiny little franked stamps. Like there's the Eiffel Tower. There, see? Eiffel Tower, flowers, butterfly. That's the repeat on that one. So let me get this one back. And this is Atlas Index, so why not use this one? Okay. There we go. We're decorating already. Okay, let's just finish going through, making sure these are down. Right, we need to doctor that. We are going to need to doctor that. We could do that with washi, or we could do that with a piece of paper. Let me get a piece long enough. There's good. Let's get out a glue stick. Scotch Create. I'm starting the top of it there. Getting my thumb down and dragging it through. It's getting all curled under. Dragging it through, dragging it through. Now, do we put Paris, France this way, or do we put Paris, France the other way? Ugh. As things start to fall, we will put Paris, France this way. Like so. Like so. There. And we'll just rip it off like that. That's fine. Boom! First bit of doctoring done. Paris, France. Okay, so now this one, and it's the last page, that is definitely going to need to have something. We could do the purple, which is what I'm leaning towards right now. We could also do it, we could do it with a sticker. Right? We could doctor it that way. Why don't we doctor it that way? Why not? Let me see if I could do this without my pointy tool. I can. The little engine that could. I know I can. All right, and I'm just going to pull this aside because I'm going to glue stick the whole thing, and I'll do it down here on, oh geez Louise, on a piece of book page. All right, the whole thing's glue sticked. Even got a little glue stick on the front. And boom. Nope, it's on a little crooked. That's okay, we can fix that. Nope, you can't. We'll just leave it the way it is. Now I have glue stick on my fingers. There, but it should keep it together on this side as well. Okay. Fabulosity, fabulosity. This is going to be a fun journal. I'm feeling it. I'm going to take a big swig of my Diet Mountain Dew. All right. Let me get out mini rotary here. And let's take a look and see in your field of vision. Not quite sure where. Oh, did not go through. Where are the scissors? I think it's because it's really glomped up with some glue there. All right. And as we know, it does not have to be straight, and it's not going to be straight. Might have to trim that down a little bit more. And we're going to cut it about, I don't know, about here. Okay, that went through. That piece we're going to set aside. We are going to trim it up. Let's cut that down just a little bit. And that looks very crooked to me. It might be an optical illusion. No, it's not an optical illusion. It's very crooked. Okay, I'm lining this up. Whoa, not there. Oh, let's try a different cutter. Stampin' Up is wider. I'm gonna line it up right there, I guess. That's the score piece to it. This is the blade. That went through. Okay. And let's trim that off. I'm going to trim up the bottom a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so we have this. Just checking to see. We have this. Now, because this was so, I don't think I could have even torn the edges. As I'm looking at this, I'm thinking torn edges might be nicer, a nicer look for it. Let me see, that's not the, I'm trying to pull out a piece that has all the layers on it, and there isn't. Not easy to tear, and it's a bit too late to tear. Shucky darn. But that's an optical illusion. See, it is straight, but how this is, it's an optical illusion. It looks crooked up there, but it's not. It's optics. So, and we might want to do this at the end, because I'm also thinking I have my wax stamp. We could put a wax seal on it. What fun would that be? Yeah. I don't know. We should probably cover this as well. And what did I say? I said we could do it with this. Let me trim this off. I know I have other fabric, but for some reason I chose the purple, because to bring out the purple is why I chose the purple. So we can just cover this like so with this. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Going for it. Going for it. Go with your instincts, people. If I give anybody any advice about anything, it's always go with your instincts. Your gut instincts, your first instincts are usually the best. So I'm going to set that aside for the moment, and I'm going to Fabrifix, and I'm going to Fabrifix. That's what I'm going to do. And how I'm going to do it is I am going to clean off that nozzle, but not with my fingers. Thank you very much. Not with my fingers. I'm going to throw some Fabrifix down here on the spine, just loosely like that. I'm not glomping it. I'm trying to do a thin coating. And let's see. Right now the book is leaning against my chest and stomach, which is a very dangerous thing. All right, I'm bringing you up with me, guys. Here, let's see if I can bring you with me. Okay, because I need to do this when it's against me. I need that solid surface. I have this folded in half, and I am loosely placing it down in the middle, like so. And using my fingers, testing. Okay, now we can come back up. Hopefully, testing the distance of it on either side. And it is more or less centered. Okay, and now let's go back up a little bit. And now we will glomp some, not glomp, I don't want to glomp. I want to put some thin Fabrifix just up and down, zigzagging it along that piece of fabric. Get that string out of the way, folding it over and gently pushing it down. Gently pushing it down, because I don't want to push it down so much that the glue is going to come through the fabric and all over my fingers again. I don't need it to do that. I just need it to get itself onto the book. Let me close this up. Gently, gently, and over it goes. Right? And then we'll keep an eye on that. Let's push it in there a little bit. And as we go along, you know, in the future, if we need to, see here, glue bled through. If we need to, we will add more glue as we go, if needed. Okay, I'm back. I was thinking muslin, and of course I used to have bolts of muslin, and I can't find it because I use it a lot in quilting. So I was thinking, well, maybe something like this. No, I'm not being very good about this. Let's see. I could just use the ruler to tear the edges a bit. Like here. Let's try this. Let's tear it like that. This is what I was thinking. You know, something like that. Let me tear this, you know, just something a little rough like that, because I can't find muslin, although I do have this pillowcase here, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. With this, let's see what I got. Let's see if I can, right, kind of softens the edges a little bit, having the torn brown paper. Fringy, torn fringy edges. So, I don't know. So just something like that. We could have it peeking through like that. Like that. Let's see if we can tear that bit across. Yes, no, maybe so. Like that, just like that, peeking through. And like so. Yeah, I like that better than just having that on there on its own. Right? Gives it a little something in the background. I want to just straighten out that edge a little bit. Ruler. Like so. Maybe I need to go and iron that as well. Iron it down. Layer it up. Layer it up. And then don't forget also the numbers and the wax seal. Okay, so there is our cover. I'm fussing with this over here because there's like glue bits out that I'm trying to rub off to get it a smoother look. I'm not quite sure how this is going to wind up. I like the concept. I'm not too sure I'm liking the current reality of it though, quite honestly. But there is our journal cover for the moment. Again, like I said, we'll put some numbers down. Pull out the stickiness there. You know, we could put, you know, some kind of numbers down or down the side or something. That'll be fun. But anyway, so I think I'm going to call it for the moment. We've been at this a good while, and we will continue on. Now that we have it together, now the fun begins, right? Now we start decorating. I like how that just flops right open. Flops right open. And that is what you get with a hidden spine, I think. So here are our pages. Gonna be exciting. Gonna be exciting. And by all means, please let me know what ideas you have, what you might like to see as far as decorating this goes. Well, this is Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope this is inspiring you. If this is inspiring you, please let me know how it is inspiring you and what you're going to be doing in your own creative world. And also let me know how, what you would like to see happen with this journal. Give me some ideas, because it's already been inspired by our friend over at Older and Dirt. So let's keep the inspiration going. All right, talk to you later. Bye.